played the early game, first of 5 games in our league on Saturday, and got that deal over. So a little bit of time to get some of the bad taste out of our mouth, I think, almost like 2 days off. We got back Saturday night and enjoyed the Super Bowl, and we had an early morning meeting and film, at 7 this morning, and halfway point of our league. We've got some things that we're really deficient in, which we're going to start working on, rebounding first and foremost, and continue to build, defensively on our team. I think we can shoot the ball better, be more efficient offensively, but, we all know the woulda, coulda, shoulda. We could be right up in the thick of things with some plays one way or the other. We can't control that. What we can control is the fact that, the games that lie ahead of us, and I think we're in a good place. We got 5 at home, 4 on the road, and then the tournament. And as I've always kind of been a glass half full guy. We can sit here and wallow in pain and think we're suffering, and at the end of the day, the wins may not be there, but I know that the guys are approaching the game the right way and that they'll take care of themselves. And if you're going to lose some close games, now's the time to lose them rather than later. And so I'm looking forward to finishing it up here and making some progress and trying to play our best ball at the right time of the season. That's what I've challenged our guys to do, and hopefully that's what we can do.
And you mentioned after the game the other night that it wasn't life and death, all these close losses and all that, and you guys weren't suicidal or whatever, but 7 losses this year, counting the close one at home, by 26 points. It's got to be frustrating, because, you're right there.
Well, yeah, and would we lose to Arizona by 9? So, it gets a little uglier if you take that one off the list, and it's like 17 points for 6 losses. Everybody's got a story. All the teams in our league have a story. Some are winning close games, some aren't. At the end of the day, I take it really seriously getting wins, and I don't want to downplay the importance of winning games. But I think the formula that we have in place right now, as far as our preparation goes and the work that the kids are doing, locking in for the most part and what they believe in, it may not be exactly like Vince Lombardi, where winning is the only thing. I heard it during the Super Bowl yesterday, and it kind of hit me. It's like, there's a lot of other things that are important besides winning. And we're still, I think, in the early stages with this program, to where our hope was to win more games by now. But we've learned how to compete. We should have the confidence that we can beat anybody, and I'm confident that the wins are going to come. There's a lot of suffering and people that are in bad shape in the world, and at the end of the day, it still is a game. And it's about trying to help some of these young kids grow up and become men and get a degree. And so it's a little bit more encompassing than maybe just some of the wins and losses. It stings us all that we're not, 6-3 or whatever. We could be 5-4, you name it. But we're keeping it in perspective, and we're not going to change the way we've approached many things. And we'll just keep moving on, and hopefully, like I said, some of that magic's going to come in our favor here down the stretch.
Will you talk about the Washington matchup that you have coming up, and what you guys need to do for a W there?
Well, it's a high-powered, offensive team. They got a number of guys in the backcourt, 4 of them really, that start. They start a little smaller lineup, and then Blackwell does a nice job in the post. He's a load for them, post player in camp, coming off the bench. We got to be dialed in, guarding penetration, and we've got to be much better offensively than we were at their place. They kind of manhandled us defensively and switched a lot of things and made it difficult for us. So I think it starts, focusing on some of the simple, getting back and moving your feet and guarding them, and then we've got to be, as I said, we've got to be a lot cleaner with our offensive execution.